And after his interaction with British Prime Minister Theresa May, Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull and Chinese President Xi Jinping on North Korea crisis, US President Donald Trump said the military action is not his first choice, but we'll see what happens. With North Korean crisis showing no signs of a resolution, the United States seems to be gearing up for Plan B. And President Donald Trump seems to be finally taking China's help in this matter. Remember, China is perhaps the only country that has leverage over North Korea and is Pyongyang's biggest foreign trade partner as well. And Trump discussed the issue for 45 minutes with the Chinese President Xi Jinping in what Trump described as a very frank and very strong phone call.
But we will not be putting up with what's happening at North Korea. I believe that President Xi agrees with me 100%. He doesn't want to see what's happening there either. We had a very, very frank and very strong phone call. See what happens. We'll see what happens. Certainly that's not a first choice, but we will see what happens. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And Trump also spoke with the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and Australia. A statement from the State Department said all sides agree to work closely to counter the Korean threat. In his conversation with British Prime Minister Theresa May, Trump reiterated that now is not the time to talk to North Korea. The Australian media called the phone call between Trump and Malcolm Turnbull constructive, with both leaders agreeing to intensify joint efforts to denuclearize the Korean peninsula. In fact, experts say the Americans aren't out of options yet, and Washington is giving Pyongyang a run for its money when it comes to kicking up the rhetoric. But the rattling may be just that. And Japan and South Korea, by all indicators, aren't supporting a military option yet. Reports say in the events of the United States persisting, it may go for a surgical strike on North Korean military facilities. But the United States has already moved toward tougher sanctions against Pyongyang at the Security Council. But sanctions so far have failed to deter Kim Jong-un. And Trump earlier threatened to stop trade with any country that does business with North Korea. He has the option of imposing trade tariffs on Chinese goods, but that may spark another diplomatic face-off, something that President Trump would like to avoid at this stage. Finally, direct talks with Kim Jong-un looks like a promising option. Russia and China have called for a dialogue, and Kim himself has indicated repeatedly that he wants unconditional talks with America.